Ladies, you're not getting in enough protein, so come with me so I can share how much you should be getting. Hey, it's Coach Becky here, and one of the big reasons that women struggle to get protein in, I know I used to, is because so many things out there are boring. We think we have to eat like plain chicken or something that tastes like cardboard, but the reality is that you don't actually have to. The key to making sustainable changes, to getting the protein in and getting where you want to go with your goals, is you have to enjoy it. You have to enjoy the food that you're eating. And so that's why we've actually put together the Paleo Diet Cookbook. It's a great way to get protein meals in a way that actually tastes amazing. So scroll down, check out that pinned comment down below to click the link that will take you right to that cookbook. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about how much protein you should actually be getting in. All right, so I find there's two kinds of people out there. There's those people that really like numbers and tracking and all those things. So I'm gonna talk about, if you're one of those people, how you can approach the amount of protein you get. But I also understand there's a lot of people out there that is just way too much work, it's too complicated, and it's too difficult to follow. So I'm gonna show you another way that you can make sure you're getting in enough protein as well. Because when it comes to staying on track, it has to be sustainable. So if I tell you you have to log everything and you're one of those people that can't do it, right? It's not gonna be sustainable, and vice versa. If you're somebody that loves logging and you don't want something as intuitive, it's gonna be hard for you to stick to it. All right, so if you're that numbers kind of person, there's two ways you can do it. So one is just using your body weight and using a simple formula to calculate how much protein you should be getting in. Now it can vary based on each person, right? So it can be your goals, right? If you're trying to lose weight, how active you are in these sorts of things. So I am going to give you a range because it really kind of depends. So for most women, right, you take your body weight and you're gonna multiply it by somewhere between 0.5 to about 1 gram per pound of body weight, okay? So the more active you are, that number is gonna be higher. So if you're somebody that's very sedentary, maybe doesn't move a lot, you're gonna be on the lower end. You're gonna be on that 0.5. If you're somebody that's super active, exercising a lot, maybe you have goals to even gain some muscle versus just losing weight, you're gonna wanna make sure to get to that higher end of that protein so that you're getting what you need, because when you're working out a lot and you're super active, or you're just, even if you have a physical type job, you're going to need that protein to recover. And if you're not getting the protein in that you need, your muscles can't recover. It's going to affect your energy. It's going to affect your, the tone and the muscle growth that you're trying to maintain, or even just being able to feel ready for that next workout. All right, now if you're somebody that like just stresses you out, even thinking about trying to do that math or trying to calculate, how much grams you're eating every single day, then don't worry. There's another way that you can do this, and what I like to use is the hand guide. So it's a really simple way to just measure out your protein every time you eat, just using your hand. And the cool thing about this is it takes that pressure off of having to log everything, or if you're somebody that starts to obsess about food when you're logging stuff, and you can do it anywhere. So if you're at a restaurant or eating out with some friends, right, you can use this as a guide. So what you want to focus on is getting a palm size portion of protein at every single meal, and about 4 times a day. So if you're eating 3 meals, you might have to bump the serving up a little bit. If you're eating about 4 meals a day, cool. Now you can use that palm size portion at each meal. And what that will do, you'll know you're on the right track with that, because you will feel full from that meal. You'll feel satisfied from that meal, and that meal will stick with you for more than, say, an hour. You'll be able to go 2, 3, 4 hours, maybe even 5 hours till your next meal. So you can gauge it that way. The other reason I like using the hand is because everybody's hand is different. I'm very tall, my hand's a little bit bigger than most people, so I need a little bit more protein. So it really allows you to adjust the protein to what your specific body type is going to need. So I really like using this approach. It's more intuitive, it's a little easier to take with you wherever you go. When it comes to you have to decide which version works best for you to stick to protein and getting what you need in the long run. Now, sometimes you can use a combination. I've also seen people, they'll log for just a little while to just start to get an idea of what's in their food. So that can be useful as well. And then they start to switch to the hand guide. So again, just focus on what works for you to continue to get in the amount of protein that you need in the long run. So I wanna make sure you're getting in the right amount of protein you need. And the key thing to that is making sure it tastes good and you enjoy the recipes that you're eating. So make sure to check out the free Paleo Diet Cookbook. Just scroll down, click that pinned comment. There's a link right there for you that will take you over to grab your free copy so you can start getting in that protein so you can feel good and reach your goals. All right, thanks for watching. I can't wait to see you next time.